What kind of ice cream does a pirate eat? Gelati.
G'day folks, it's Andy here and this is Andy's World Journeys. And today you're coming along with me. We are starting here in Marrakech, Morocco, and we are heading out to see a special waterfall.
Good morning from Marrakech in Morocco, and this is Andy from Andy's World Journeys. I'm joined by...
Hello, Andy's World Journeys.
I guess, yeah. And today we are heading out of Marrakech for a bit of a day trip to see some beautiful waterfalls and a few other things. So strap on board and let's see what we got. Yes folks, if you are staying in Marrakech, there are a plethora of different options if you want to do day trips, and we've opted today for one to the Ouzoud Waterfall et al. And obviously we haven't left Marrakech yet. As the city slowly wakes up here, it's about 7:40 and we're moving on out. A little Andy tip here for you: when you are doing day trips out of cities, and you're in a Muslim country, I like to go on Fridays because most of the city is kind of shut down. Well folks, we've driven out from Marrakech to a service station, petrol station, gas station if you prefer. Oh, and suddenly buses from all places have arrived as well. And we're just, we just stopped here on our way to Ouzoud Waterfalls and who knows what else. And we've been travelling, we got picked up about 2 hours ago. But we did sort of faff around in Marrakech, so we've probably been travelling about an hour and a half out of Marrakech thus far.
If you're staying in Marrakech, you will see a lot of places advertising a variety of day trips from Marrakech, and some overnighters and multiple day trips as well. I was staying in Marrakech with my mate Graham, and we did ask around, and it seemed that this particular day trip was the best option. And while you're watching, why not hit that subscribe button, and of course slap a like on this video too. I really appreciate your support and it helps the channel to grow. The Ouzoud Waterfalls are a fair distance from Marrakech, as it turned out. In fact, it's about 160 kilometers away, and it takes a good 2.5 to 3 hours in a bus to get there. Fortunately, the countryside is actually really attractive, and you know, you're heading up towards the mountains, so it's quite a special little drive.
So we're stopped here in the middle of somewhere or nowhere, or I don't know. Yeah, it's all sort of a bit touristy, and who knows what's going on because they just don't tell you anything. Alrighty, well it's about a 5 kilometre walk, so that's what we're doing.
All the buses seem to be dropped off here at this big car park near the top of the Ouzoud Waterfalls, and so we began a slow walk down to the bottom of the falls.
Apparently the biggest waterfall in Morocco. The waterfalls apparently all start from spring water, so rain or shine, there's always water. Like a climb down to the bottom to get on boats, but gee, what a location. The sun is really bouncing off the earth and the rocks too. possible candidate for Mule of the Day. Haven't really seen many mules on this trip, but we may just be in the right part of the world now.
The region is famous not just for the waterfalls, but for a large monkey population and for producing argan oil. And what seems to be a compulsory stop on these tours, we checked out how argan oil was made and of course had the opportunity to buy some products.
So guys, when we break this knot, we got to find inside this very tiny.
Of course they try to sell you, but it's quite interesting, I think. Many products, produits. Never miss a trip, they're trying to sell you something.
A word of warning if you are taking this day trip, this is the walk down to the foot of the falls where you can take boats and other things, and it is particularly steep and you have to be really careful on your feet.
We're here for a boat ride, folks, so I guess we're in the right place. We're on the boat. Gosh, he's rowing it, that's a fair effort. Near, far, wherever you are. No? Something, something. I'm noticing that almost all the people that go swimming are not going properly under. That waterfall was wet. Just thought I'd let you know. know what? I'm just clinging on to the hope that if you take a path down that way, there's like an opening and all the vehicles meet you down the bottom. Well, we've got restaurants and stuff up there. You can pay 5 dirham and just get a boat across the river. It's 20 dirham for our boat one, but we already had it included.
We stopped here at what appeared to be the main restaurant at the foot of the Ouzoud Waterfalls, and as you can see, it was absolutely packed, and we had a good 45 minutes to an hour for lunch and to enjoy the views.
One of the national dishes here is tangine, and I guess this is how it's done. They're cooked in this thing called a tangine, and yeah. Fair spot for lunch. Let's see if the food can match the view. Chicken kebab. Looks alright, just doesn't look very big.
But what goes down must come up, and so did we, though. We had to make our way back to the top of the waterfalls where the bus was parked. The track back up was a much better track for walking, a much more stable track, but it was quite hard work. Luckily, there was still a chance to get more views of the beautiful waterfalls and the valleys of the region.
Doesn't matter where you go on this trip, monkeys are the rage. Everybody wants to stop and feed them, and that one's even got a baby. But they can get vicious. Folks, we're back here at the bus. It's a bit of a workout, walking all the way back. Don't know how far we walked in total today. I think probably 5-ish K, I think they were saying. I think that's the total. It's a lovely little spot. It is very touristy. It's got a lot of souvenir shops and a lot of monkeys, but also it's very, very pretty, and it's worth visiting. Thanks for joining me today. Take care wherever you are in the world, and of course, may the journey never end.